Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the skies to talk about one of the most advanced, most debated, and most powerful aircraft ever built. The F-35 Lightning II. Is it the undisputed king of the skies, or an over-budget project with too many compromises? Let's find out. So, what exactly is the F-35? At its core, it's a single-seat, single-engine, all-weather stealth, multi-role combat aircraft. That's a mouthful, but multi-role is the key word here. The F-35 was designed to be a jack-of-all-trades master of, well, pretty much everything. It's meant to replace a whole fleet of older, specialized planes like the F-16, the A-10, the F-A-18, and even the Harrier jump jet. Imagine having one tool in your toolbox that can do the job of 4 or 5 different tools. That's the vision behind the F-35. This ambitious project led to the creation of 3 distinct variants, each tailored for a different branch of the military. First up, you have the F-35A. This is the conventional takeoff and landing version, the one you'll see taking off from a standard runway. It's the primary version for the US Air Force and the most common variant used by allied nations around the world. It's got an internal cannon and is designed to be the workhorse for air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. Next, we have the F-35B, and this one is seriously cool. It's the short takeoff and vertical landing, or STOVL, variant. Think of the Harrier jet, famous for its ability to hover and land like a helicopter. The F-35B takes that concept and blasts it into the 21st century, thanks to a revolutionary lift fan and a swiveling engine nozzle. This jet can operate from amphibious assault ships or small, unprepared airstrips close to the front lines. This gives the Marine Corps incredible flexibility, allowing them to project air power from almost anywhere. Watching an F-35B transition from forward flight to a gentle, controlled vertical landing is pure science fiction made real. Finally, there's the F-35C. This is the carrier variant, built specifically for the US Navy. It's got a beefier landing gear to handle the brutal, controlled crashes that are carrier landings. It also has larger wings and control surfaces, giving it better stability and control at low speeds, which is absolutely critical when you're retrying to land on a moving runway in the middle of the ocean. The F-35C is all about bringing 5th-generation stealth and sensor fusion to the Navy's carrier strike groups, extending their reach and lethality far beyond the horizon. Now, let's talk about the F-35's secret sauce: stealth and sensors. When people think of stealth, they often picture a plane that's invisible to radar, and while the F-35's design, with its special shaping and radar-absorbent materials, makes it incredibly difficult to detect, its stealth is about more than just being a ghost. It's about getting closer to the enemy without being seen, striking first and getting out before they even know what hit them. But what truly sets the F-35 apart is its brain. This jet is a flying supercomputer. Its advanced sensor suite, including the APG-81 AESA radar and the electro-optical targeting system, gathers a massive amount of information from the battlefield. We're talking about enemy aircraft, ground threats, friendly forces, everything. But here's the magic. The F-35 doesn't just show the pilot a bunch of raw data. It uses a process called sensor fusion to combine all this information into a single, intuitive picture of the battle space. This information is projected directly onto the pilot's helmet visor. This helmet, which costs a cool $400,000, is a masterpiece of technology. It gives the pilot a 360-degree view of the world around them. They can literally look through the floor of their own aircraft and see the ground below, thanks to a system of cameras mounted on the jet's exterior. This unparalleled situational awareness means the F-35 pilot isn't just flying a plane. They are the quarterback of the sky, directing the entire battle. They can see threats long before those threats can see them, and can even share their battlefield picture with other aircraft and ground forces, making the entire team more effective. In an air-to-air combat scenario, this is a game changer. An older fourth-generation fighter might be more maneuverable in a classic dogfight, but the F-35's strategy is to never get into that dogfight in the first place. It uses its stealth to remain undetected, its powerful sensors to find the enemy, and its long-range missiles to take them out from a distance. It's a first look, first shot, first kill philosophy. The F-35 can see everything, while its opponent sees nothing but an empty sky until it's too late. But remember, it's a multi-role fighter, so when it's time to support the troops on the ground, the F-35 is just as capable. It can carry a wide variety of bombs and missiles internally to maintain its stealth profile, or it can be loaded up with external weapons for what's called beast mode, carrying over 18,000 pounds of ordnance. Its ability to sneak into heavily defended airspace, identify targets with pinpoint accuracy, and deliver precision strikes makes it an invaluable asset for close air support and deep strike missions. Of course, no discussion about the F-35 is complete without addressing the controversy. This has been the most expensive weapons program in history, with a price tag that has made headlines for years. The development was plagued by delays, software glitches, and cost overruns. Critics argued that trying to make one plane do everything for everyone resulted in too many compromises. They said it wasn't as fast or agile as a dedicated air superiority fighter like the F-22, nor as tough and cheap as a ground attack specialist like the A-10, and for a while those criticisms held a lot of weight. The early days of the F-35 program were rough, but over the years many of the initial problems have been ironed out. The software has matured, production costs have come down significantly, and the aircraft is now being produced in large numbers for the US and its allies across the globe. Countries like the UK, Australia, Japan, Israel, and many others in NATO have chosen the F-35 as the cornerstone of their future air forces. This global partnership is another one of the F-35's strengths. Because so many allied nations are flying the same platform, it creates a level of interoperability that's never been seen before. Pilots and ground crews can share tactics, data, and logistics seamlessly. In a coalition operation, this is a massive advantage. An Australian F-35 can share data with a British F-35 or a US Navy F-35, creating a unified network of sensors and shooters that is far more powerful than the sum of its parts. So, where does that leave us? The F-35 Lightning II is far more than just a fighter jet. It's a flying command and control center, a data-gathering node, and a networked weapon system all rolled into one. It represents a fundamental shift in the way air combat is fought. The debate is no longer about speed and turn rates, but about information dominance and situational awareness. While it may not be the perfect plane for every single mission, its versatility and its ability to process and share information make it arguably the most capable and influential combat aircraft in the world today. It's the smart, stealthy quarterback that sees the whole field, and for now, it's in a league of its own. What do you guys think? Is the F-35 worth the massive investment? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on the most incredible machines in the world. We'll see you in the next one.